That's
wild.
Well, where are we going to officially start this?
Right here. Cut. This is where it's starting. Is and none of what got recorded before this is getting used. All right, now we're starting right.
We're starting right now. Oh my gosh, that's wild.
Take us there, Justin.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Transformation Church Message Recap Podcast.
Yep.
Back again. I thought we were just here.
We were. A week ago.
It just feels like it was like a couple days, not 7.
Well, it's been a busy weekend. That's kind of distorted our time frames.
We're in a time continuum.
All right. So, yeah, this past weekend was Easter, y'all. Crazy.
Wild.
Look, right, somewhere over 2,300 people.
On Sunday, yeah.
On Sunday. And so there's two things to celebrate. One,
Yep.
over just under 2,400 people, I think, if I remember correctly, 2,370 something, I don't know, something like that.
For Easter.
Yeah, for Easter, which is fantastic. I mean, that's most we ever had in person for sure. But also over 700 people online.
It was more like
Shout out
it was like
to
7, 9. It was closer to 8.
Closer to 800 people online. Shout out to our production team and our online host team and all those guys who do such a good job. That's incredible.
Yeah.
So, man, that's phenomenal work. And so, we pulled down a bunch of the data. Is it data or data?
I say data.
Well, sometimes I say data, sometimes I say data.
Yeah, just put on.
Data.
What's that?
What's the plural?
It's like deer.
Data.
Data.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Datas.
Datas.
Datas. Get the datas.
Data.
No, yeah, pulling us from the data.
Data.
It's the number of people that got saved on Sunday that didn't fill out cards is more than the ones that did fill out cards. So don't have as much data on that as we'd like to, but yeah, we're just, man, we're over the moon right now. It was so good, so special. It
was awesome.
Production team, phenomenal job. Worship team, phenomenal job. Kids, hosts, ushers, venue control, the whole dream team, parking, just the whole dream team,
the whole
did a
kid and
phenomenal job. Like, it was so good. So shout out to you guys. We released our second TC Worship original, the first one that you got to hear like full band. We released one at Christmas, but
that wasn't the same
acoustic.
Song?
It was acoustic only. No, it was a different song. So,
Wild.
So
I thought that was the same.
that was a different song.
You literally said we're introducing you to our songs.
You said our first TC worship.
The prompter.
Yeah, he just
original.
I thought
we're gonna hit you with the Charles
So
Barkley.
you wouldn't have been
thing.
introducing it if we did it at Christmas.
Yeah, I get that. That makes sense. It just, I thought it was the same song. I don't know
Yeah, well, shows how much you listen.
why. Yeah.
So, it was a good time. So, great weekend. And the Easter egg hunt on Saturday.
Yeah.
Wow.
Amazing.
And we never really got a head count, huh? We know how many
Kinda
kids
hard.
we were able to
800-ish kids.
So
there was at
800-ish
least
kids.
1,600. Theoretically.
Right. Theoretically, because someone brought them.
It was 7:30 registered, and then we had 65 waivers. People who couldn't get the computer to work. So we were right at 800.
Yeah, right at 800. And then, I think 2,000 people is a very conservative number for the number of people we hosted. I think it was probably a little closer to the higher than 3,000, but nonetheless.
It was at a much bigger spot, so it's hard to.
Yeah.
Next
but we
year,
had
I'm
the
going to
Interstate
have a
Fairgrounds.
clicker as they walk through the gate. Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It was at the fairgrounds. It was cool. I liked it out there.
Amazing job. Ashley and her team, phenomenal. Shout out to the events team. You
They
guys
did
are
awesome.
super great.
Yeah.
And my amazing wife, Ashley, who oversees that team. And great job. And Easter egg hunt on Saturday, Easter Sunday, 4 services.
Now it's over.
Now it's over.
Now it's over.
So
Now we'll just get to soar till Christmas.
I was cooked.
is that what it is? Is that how this works?
Coast was what I was looking for.
Coast. We get to soar.
Soar like eagles.
Yeah.
On Wings Like Eagles.
On Wings Like Eagles. So yeah, we introduced that. Eddie's story, Eddie and Mel's story. Was in the sermon.
That was awesome.
Life change. How Jesus transformed not only them, but their marriage and their family. Their kids loved Jesus. They got baptized. Eddie and Mel, and so the video is just their testimony of God showing up in their lives. And man, it was good, man.
Great video.
The victory of
was
Jesus.
very cool.
Great video. I worked with Mel in the Navy.
Stop it.
In the same building.
Are you the
Yeah.
person that invited her to church?
No,
Didn't think
no,
so.
no,
Yeah.
no,
So
no, I was not. But we worked in the same building on Corey Station.
did you remember her? And
Yeah,
she remembers you?
I think she went there for a couple months, and then I was like, there was one moment where it kind of clicked, and she's like, I was like, you were at NIOC, and it's like, yeah. And what's funny
Say
is
Nighthawk?
NIOC, Naval Information Operations Center.
Oh, okay. I thought like you guys. I thought you guys had a little crew. Like,
No, NIOC.
you were part of Nighthawk.
Call me Dragon.
That's from Step Brothers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways, carry on.
Yes, I got it. And recently, they have like extra notebooks, and she went in one of the cabinets and got a notebook, and it was my old notebook. It had Pope Joy on it. So
Oh,
it was
really?
funny. Yeah.
Golly.
Funny. So yeah.
Small
Didn't have
world.
like a dishonorable discharge in it or anything, did it?
No, it was not a dishonorable discharge.
I'm just kidding. Nate
Were you
served our country,
discharged?
and we're grateful for you.
You weren't discharged. Is that the right word?
I was honorably
discharged?
retired, maybe. I don't know.
It's not
Discharged.
retired.
I don't know.
Retired implies
just
you were
left.
there a while.
Yeah. he just stopped showing up. Yeah. Nate Popejoy is not even his real name, actually. So, no, that's a joke, by the way. That is a joke, not to be taken too seriously. Anyways, like everything on this podcast. But we're here,
Great
and
summer.
it's a good time. So, yeah. And then yesterday, everyone got some... Did you get to rest a little?
I worked. I don't know.
We came to
I
work.
was cooked.
Listen, let's
was
not
cooked.
pretend, that you guys killed yourselves yesterday. So
I was working.
I know you're
I
working.
tried.
And I went to the gym.
I was
too.
Someone?
I was sermon prepping, watching like videos on like community and stuff, and like halfway through the sermon, I was like, "Oh my gosh!" I was like, "I'm watching a video right now." I was cooked.
There you go.
I was done.
Right on.
I got
Yeah.
a good nap Sunday after church.
I did not.
I went by my aunt's house, and my mom and them were there. They had like food, so I ate a little food and then went home, hit the couch
Dang.
till about 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Nice. You had homemade food?
Yeah. No, some of it was. Some of it was like from Hot Spot Barbecue.
Ooh, little
That's
hot
pretty
spot.
good. They
Yeah.
got good barbecue sauce, like a vinegar base.
Yesterday I got to hung out a little bit. Sunday I didn't nap at all, really. Like 30 minutes on the couch, and that was about it. I was up. So the dogs were up for like 8.5 hours. So by the time we got home, we were ready to crash. They're in bounce off the walls mode. So
Yeah.
so yeah, but nonetheless,
I'm not having a dog
way.
interrupt my nap.
Ain't no way.
Ain't no way.
but I got to rest a little bit yesterday, and then had a absolute
I have to
terrible
switch it.
moment of my I feel like I broke a bone in my foot. Not sure. We don't have the data on that because I'm not going to pay a bunch of money for an X-ray because it's my pinky toe, and if it's your pinky toe, there's nothing they can do about it. So
So you're saying it's broken, but you're not going to get an official.
They can't do
Correct.
nothing about
Look
it.
at
Yeah.
it.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
black and blue. You said. No,
Yeah,
I
it's
believe
black,
you.
yeah.
I have those same shoes.
yeah.
Oh, did we know that?
Yeah. So, but yeah, so that happened yesterday. That was at the end of the day.
Good
so,
thing it happened before or after this weekend.
No kidding. Yeah.
imagine
Yeah, that's
I'd have been
true.
on a scooter.
Before services.
I'd have been scooting myself around.
One of those knee scooters.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Then my knees hurt though. You know,
You
like,
would look. Never mind.
no, we're not gonna do that. But I'd
Could've
be
just
Mario Karting through the hallway.
Put you in a wheelchair, wheeled you out there.
Could have.
Yeah.
Hit
Yeah.
them brakes.
So yeah,
Could've brought you
that's-
out on a roller
So I'm dealing with
coaster
that
like
today.
the
Got
other
some
guy.
foot pain. Hopefully
Yeah.
this doesn't last
Yeah.
forever. Don't know. I'm supposed to play golf on Friday. We got a tournament on Friday.
We have a tournament,
So,
so-
I need
Are y'all
to,
three on a
need to
team?
get better.
Or
You're
I
on a
mean,
team?
it's supposed
Yeah.
to be.
Yeah,
I
us
don't know
three
about-
Brad ain't
and
playing.
Mike.
Mike.
And Mike Cleveland.
Mike.
Yeah.
Cleveland.
So
We're starting at hole 13.
Oh, really?
yeah. And after how good I played the
Shotgun.
last time I played, whenever that
Shotgun
was.
start 10 o'clock. Scramble.
Yeah.
You said 13? That's a. Okay.
Okay.
You know the hole.
Yeah.
That's
Are we playing
the
scenic
It's
hills?
a par 4. Yeah. That's what I was going through my head. I was like, I know 10, 11, 12 is a par 3.
That's the long one that approaches 9 mile, right?
No. Yes.
Yeah, it's the long par 4 that approaches 9 mile.
10, 11, 12, 13. Yes, that long one.
Yeah, the
And then
purple.
the next one is over
Comes-
the creek.
You cross the
back.
road.
Yeah, over the
Oh,
creek,
I do know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you used to go to the par 3,
Yeah.
but they sold that.
They sold
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, got it.
I can do that. Like directions in my head, I don't know. I could just visualize stuff like that and just Leah
Wait,
can't do that.
When you think, do you hear words? When you're thinking to yourself, like, do you hear words?
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
say so.
Yeah, you're internal.
I don't
Well,
know that
apparently
you-
a lot of people don't.
I don't know that you're actually hearing them.
What do you think? What do you?
Well, hearing is an auditory
Are you
thing.
thinking them?
There's words, yes. That's the hard
That's
part.
the hard. So some people, right? So
It's
I've
like
heard people
you're
say,
not, you're not hearing nothing because there's nothing being said, so you're not hearing it.
but you're hearing it. Your
But it's you.
receptors are hearing it, but your ears aren't hearing it. So
Yeah.
you can hear the word, but you
Yeah,
can't
but
hear the
does
word.
it have to be your ear to hear?
Isn't that what hearing is?
I don't know. If you're
Well,
if you're
you can't-
recepting it,
if
is
you're
it-
sniffing it, you're not hearing it.
Well, you're
I mean,
technically
if your ears hear it-
Technically, your ears only grab frequencies. Your brain processes
what I'm
it as,
saying.
as auditory. So,
yeah,
oh boy! But I
I
heard
speak out
there's a-
loud a lot. I think out loud.
think out loud.
I do. Y'all don't do that?
I do.
Yeah,
it gets me in
sometimes.
trouble with my wife.
Yeah. No, but apparently there's a thing on like Instagram and TikTok right now where people are talking about like you guys hear words in your head when you're thinking, and
Yeah.
there's a whole thing where people are like I don't hear the words in my head.
So if they're
talk
not
to
words,
themselves?
what are they?
Yeah,
what are they? What are they doing?
It's just like pictures. Like they just think and
Wow,
pictures show up
no.
in their head.
But like when I think of pictures, I'm thinking of myself talking through the pictures and like.
I mean, I can do both.
All
I
right,
guess
give
I'm
me an
just really
example.
talented.
Let me do it here.
So,
Tell me something to think about.
if like cherry pie,
Okay.
you see the picture of cherry pie,
Yeah, I see cherry
but can
pie.
you also hear the words cherry pie in your mind?
Yeah, like if I said to myself, I'm thinking about this cherry pie, but I'm gonna think that.
So you hear words. You're hearing words.
Yeah, you're hearing-
Yeah, but
but
some people don't hear words. They just think.
they just see the pie.
I guess.
See, that's the thing. Like I start describing what I'm viewing in my head too. Like
But you're
I
using
think
words to
cherry
describe
pie.
it. Though.
Yes.
Yeah, words. That's weird.
Yeah.
It's the craziest thing. I don't know. Apparently, it's a thing.
How do people not? That's crazy.
I don't know. People are weird. But
Some people hear music and see colors or something.
I can do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
synesthesia.
Yeah,
What does that mean?
I can do that.
Well,
You hear music and you just see color.
music
Yeah.
has colors. Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds weird.
Yeah. For me, it's not so much like music as much as it is frequency, which I guess is depending on how you look at that.
Well, all music is a frequency, but not all frequency is music.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Nice.
So that's what's going on. Yeah. So,
That's what's going on.
yeah. So we had a great weekend up until yesterday when I like broke my foot or whatever I got going on here. So that was a good time. But getting ready for some crazy stuff. Me and Justin, we're out of town for a couple days this week.
Yep.
Then like 4 days next week.
I feel like every podcast, y'all are saying like, we just got back from somewhere, or we're going out of
It
town
feels
somewhere.
that way. This first season has felt that way. I'm
Oh,
serious.
yeah.
Hey, you know, when
it's
you're
all work,
when you're somebody.
Yeah, I guess that's
That's
it.
wild.
So
No, well, next week we're going to a conference, so we do
our
that pretty much every
conference, it's all
year.
church stuff.
In Dallas.
Even though we're going away for a couple of days this week, but that's we call them war rooms, but that's all planning and I got a lot of writing I got to do and get stuff ready for season 2. So yeah, it's crazy. Now I put something on Facebook last week, and just in the middle of me,
I don't know.
just doing what I do, and I was sitting there quietly thinking to myself.
Causing divisiveness.
I'm gonna look.
And
see
I
where
had
you
seen
hit
a picture. I had seen a
right
picture of a
there.
brownie, and as I saw the picture of the brownie, I was
wasn't
thinking to
on that
myself,
one.
"That looks good." But a chocolate chip, I would take a chocolate chip cookie over a brownie all day, every day.
Wait. You would take a chocolate chip cookie over a brownie?
Over a
every day?
brownie, yeah. And,
I don't think so.
so I went to Facebook and I posted and I said, "I don't mean to be divisive on Easter week."
Oh yeah, I saw
But,
that. I didn't see comments, but I saw it.
Yeah, but cookies are greater than brownies. That's all I said. And And so it really stirred up quite a really
Quite a
kicked the
thing?
hornet's nest.
I
Let's
think
see.
a good brownie is better than a good cookie.
You're
It
allowed to
depends
be
on the
wrong.
mood, right? Like
Yes.
a very good.
132 comments later.
132.
Well,
Yeah.
you're
Oh,
famous.
what are you doing? Are you on the phone?
Listening to something.
So
if you're on the if it's like a fresh, do y'all like your cookie a little soft, like right out of the oven?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Me too.
I like if I could get like almost crispy edge, but
Yeah.
warm, gooey in the
Yeah,
middle.
yeah, yeah.
Woo, son.
With some milk.
So
Milk?
Oh yeah. With
Milk.
what? Well, I'm lactose
Milk.
tolerant. So
You can get lactose. You
I
need
know.
Fairlife.
Oh, yeah, trust me.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
on that.
okay.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
what are we doing?
yeah. Bro, you see this body frame? I'm on that. Yeah. So
Yeah, but
so-
when I was growing up, we used to do brownies, and a hot brownie out of the
some
oven.
ice cream.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Or even if you didn't have ice cream, we just did milk with that. Do you like
Yeah.
the middle or the edge?
Middle.
Middle brownie.
You want a middle?
I like
I like the middle too, but I like the edge too. So
Yeah.
Me too.
Well,
I
yeah,
like-
look at this frame. I like
I
both,
like
bro.
everything.
Yeah. Hey, mind your business over there. So, no, I put it up. So one of the ladies reached out and she was like, "Well, what kind of cookies and what kind of brownies?" And I was like, I'm talking strictly regular chocolate fudge brownie,
chip.
chocolate chip cookies.
Yep.
But she said, "Well, I might need to." Bake some and y'all can try. I said, if you do it, we'll do it. We'll try it on the podcast. So
oh, here we go.
Terry
Is there
Cash.
nuts in any of these?
I don't know the answer to that. Someone should text her.
This doesn't fill my meal plan.
She made some.
Yeah, I'm not supposed to have these.
This is not in our meal plan.
Well,
Wow, look at
I don't
that.
have a meal plan.
son.
Hold it up. I can't see.
Those are cookie brownies.
Oh my God.
Those are cookies on top of a brownie.
That's a brookie. All
Hold it
right.
up. Let me see. Hold it. Show it to the camera.
They're-
Oh my
They're
God.
brownies with cookie
Brownies
dough on
with
top.
cookies. I mean, you could eat just the brownie part, bro. Look at this.
Oh wow. I need some whole
Absolutely,
milk,
dude.
bro. I need some
Absolutely.
whole milk.
So there's cookies and then there's brownies with cookie around
Oh my God.
Hold on, let me get
it. You can't eat it yet. We're all gonna eat it together.
Well, y'all better hurry up then.
You haven't given us a chance.
You got to get out of your. I don't know how does this work.
My
I'm gonna
microphone's
throw one at
broken.
you.
No, look
No.
at this.
So there's cookies and then there's brownies with cookies.
All right. Here, Nate, come to me. Let me give you
Look
one of
how
these for
thick it
Ashley.
is.
I just want a bite. I don't want a whole one.
Well, all right. I don't know what to.
My,
Julie, don't watch this.
Julie, I have to do this for work.
Yeah, Julie and Norman don't watch.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We need
Thank
some
you.
whole milk, bro.
Wow.
Ice.
All right, we're gonna go cookie first.
I just need.
Wait, we have to get a close up.
I need a
from someone's
fork.
camera.
This camera's as close as it needs to get. I can tell you that right now. My.
Nate, show a close up.
Look how
to your
thick it
camera.
is.
Oh wait, yeah.
Yeah. No, this is good. We're
have to
we're in a
switch.
good spot here.
Can you
Look at
switch to
that.
Nate?
Chocolate in the
Look at that.
All right,
the chocolate in
Okay.
the
I'm
cookie
going
right
in.
there.
I'm going in
We're
on the
going
cookie.
in.
What are you eating first?
Cookies.
Cookies. All right, let's try it.
I hope there's no nuts in these. I just went in.
You got you have your pen?
Nah.
My God.
Julia
That's a
just took
good.
a tiny bite. Tiny.
Julie, mind your business.
You're
That's a
paying
good
her for your
chocolate chip
business.
That's a great chocolate chip cookie.
That's very good.
I like that it's a little thicker too, because some chocolate chip cookies are very thin.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I bet when these were out of the oven, hot, amazing.
but this kind of isn't a fair comparison to the brownie.
Because
Because
it's a
there's
brookie.
yeah, so you have to eat
But
just
eat
a little
just
of
the
the
brownie.
brownie.
You can
Yeah.
take a little sliver of just the brownie.
Yeah.
But that's cookie dough on top. That's insane.
You know what I like about the cookie?
It comes apart. I said it comes apart.
Dude, just
You know,
the
you know what I like
Like
about
an
the
Oreo.
cookie? The cookie's not too sweet.
It's
Look how
not.
moist that is.
Are we allowed to eat the brownie yet? or
Yeah,
no?
we're moving on to the brookie here. I'm gonna break off just a piece of the brownie.
Terry, that's amazing.
That's crazy.
That brownie
bro.
wins every day. That's so good.
Oh yeah.
Brad, we just said we're gonna lock in on our nutrition.
Well,
And look at us.
listen, when God gives you manna from heaven, all right,
Brownie.
The brownie.
Brownie wins every
Brownie
time.
wins.
Yep.
That
that's
brownie
a
is
tough one.
good.
Let's try this brookie as a whole here. My God.
The brownie's like
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
Not
not
even
fully
like a
baked.
No. Well, I'm not complaining.
I love raw cookie dough though, so this is very problematic.
I've never had something like this before.
Really?
Cookie dough.
Wow.
I've had a brookie, but not cookie dough.
Oh, I see.
The brownie's good.
Oh yeah.
That brownie. Think about if you had some cold milk right now.
But if I have some whole milk,
Wait, do you put ice in your milk?
no, I'm not a psycho.
I don't, but Nate does.
He said, "No, I don't."
Did you said?
He said, "No, I don't."
I could have swore once you said you put ice in your milk.
That is for psychopaths. No one does
I
that.
know. That's
There's
why I
probably
thought
plenty
you
of people
did
watching
it.
right now that definitely.
Yo, no lie. My grandma, she was really old, and when I was a kid, she made us glasses of milk, and there was a raw potato cube in my glass of milk. She thought it was an ice cube.
So you had ice in your milk and potato.
No, just potato.
She just
Oh,
had
it was
potato,
just
she just had potato cubes sitting around.
Potato cube in my milk. She thought it was an ice cube.
man, that's
She was
tough,
trying to
guys.
kill
Oh,
I'm struggling with this.
grandma.
Don't eat that whole
I love
thing.
you, grandma.
That cookie
Nah,
dough
nah,
is sweet.
nah.
The cookie dough is sweeter than the cookie.
It's so good.
Wow.
Very good, Terry. That was
Amazing.
so good.
Are we voting or what?
I don't know. We
Just-
got to get everybody in here. Tell the staff, yell at the staff. Come to me. We're gonna figure it out right now.
The problem is, but they're different. It's not like if we were comparing two different people's cookies.
All right. Yeah.
If you could only eat this brownie or this cookie for the rest of your life,
I
as
would
your dessert.
I would go cookie.
I'm going cookie.
I'm going brownie.
I'm going brownie.
So here's the thing.
Not
That
because-
brownie is rich, bro.
Not because I think the cookie's necessarily better, but it's more. It's like
I could eat
it's
more of it.
easy. I can eat that on the run.
Yeah.
The brownie. I need.
I'm gonna need to run.
If it's a brownie, I need like a plate. I need some milk. With the cookie, I can grab and go. You know. Oh, here they come. Here's
Here they
Rick.
come. Everybody's
Here's
rolling in.
Rick.
What's up?
They're on Brad.
Come on.
All right, come on.
Someone can go get in Brad's
Here,
frame right next to
slide
him.
him over.
You can have the. I didn't bite that half.
What am I getting? What is this?
Go over there and take this.
Oh, take this.
I didn't bite it. I just broke off. Go get in Brad's frame so
They're
they can
beautiful.
see you.
They're amazing.
This is unbelievable.
Go on.
Terry Cash.
Terry Cash.
Brad's frame or just walk? What?
Yeah.
After you watch
Dude.
this podcast.
Scoot over.
Very smorgasbord.
Rick, scoot over a little bit more.
You don't
And
bake,
then one of y'all
right?
can get in
You
right
don't
there with
really bake?
Justin.
You do,
She
but like, you
bakes.
don't like to.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. But I remember you
Yeah,
said you
you're
don't
right.
like to bake as much as you like to
So,
cook, right?
all right. So we're just,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
cookie or
okay.
brownie. That's all we're
This
making a
is
call here. We're
This
just
is going to be hard to
trying
beat.
This is gonna be hard to beat.
Yeah, so
I need
sure,
some
give it a
milk,
go.
bro.
This is so good.
Which one's better?
Y'all got milk in those thermoses?
No,
No, I need
it's
some.
just sugar-free body armor because I don't want too many calories. So
Sugar-free body armor. That's funny.
that's good. Kian, you get in on this or no?
Go on, Kian.
Yeah, bro. Okay, it doesn't matter. Here, take
Kian's
Yeah.
a big bat.
Kian's
Kian's a big bat.
Mind your business.
You can't even see Brent's face. He's so tall.
Here you go, Kian.
What kind
There you
of
go,
brownie is
Kian.
this? I've never. This is a fancy
You want to take
brownie.
that one?
Yep, this is all you right here.
Oh, I'm going to eat that whole thing. Though.
Oh my
For you.
gosh.
Good for you.
All right, stay right there, Kian. Since
Am I
you're on
in
camera.
frame?
Yep, you're good.
Take a big bite, bro.
Big bite?
Big bite.
That's
Okay,
a,
let's
big
I
bite.
guess it's
Do
a
it.
brookie technically.
Yeah.
Brookie?
Yeah.
Never even heard of a brookie.
What?
So
You literally had one on Sunday.
She made
What
them.
did I eat?
They were
I
in
was on
that
Sunday.
cake.
What did I eat? I didn't.
Bro, he don't know what he ate on Sunday. He literally grabbed stuff off the plate and ran to do something
If
else.
it's not tacos or burritos, I'm gonna try it. So
I can't see you.
Cookies or brownies, but these cookies.
no.
Okay, so take a bite of just the brownie and compare it to the cookie. Which one would you choose?
So brownie,
Yep.
straight brownie
Brownie.
versus straight cookie.
Okay, good. Not the cookie part.
Yeah, just straight brownie versus straight cookie.
Cookie, I gotta go cookie. It's just easier to eat.
That's not.
Yeah, it's not about
That's never how I make my
convenience.
decisions.
The brownie's fantastic. I just would rather.
You can't beat the
The
brownie.
cookie's not super sweet, which is what I like.
There's just so much sweets. I almost feel sick right now.
So good.
That's why you need sugar-free body armor, dude.
It's a
Name the
I'm not a cookie
Now, is
racist,
this
but
in general out
that
of
is
these two
phenomenal.
things specifically?
So
Yeah.
that was the debate. So you guys may have saw it. I put something up on Facebook this week. Cookies are greater than brownies, and it turned into a whole thing.
Yeah.
So
But out of these two, the brownies are the best out of the brownie and the cookie.
yeah, that's a big statement.
But-
So the two people that chimed in with information that was more we'll use scientific was Miss Heather, who is here. She's not on camera, but she's in the back there, who is a phenomenal chef, a great cook, and she can bake. And she and Terry both said the same things, which was not, here's my opinion. It was like, well, what are we talking about here? Are we talking about this? Are we talking about that? How are they being made? Whatever. And so Miss Terry said, well, let me bring in a batch of cookies and a batch of brownies / brookies, and you can try them, and then you tell me. And I said, if you do that, we'll do it on the podcast, and we are here. So if you own a restaurant, you would like us to do things on the podcast, this is our opportunity to
Please,
let you
bring your
in
food.
And that, but obviously personal. Like I'm not a super sweet eater guy.
No, we're talking.
So-
When we take Justin to the Cheesecake Factory, he gets strawberry scones or something.
No, that's good. That is good. I like cheesecake too, but that's different. I mean, you eat it. You eat it.
It is good.
But the brownie is an amazing brownie. It's just very rich.
It's very dense.
And
Very
that's
dense.
usually not my style.
I'd be
the
good
brownie
for-
dense though?
I'd be good for a fourth of one of those.
Did you just eat the brownie by itself? Because I felt like the brownie was thinner, and that's why I like the brownie more than the
Yeah.
cookie. If you
No,
eat
they're
the
both
brownie by
good.
itself, the brownie isn't as rich as other brownies.
The cookie was good.
I did eat the brownie by
Thanks for
itself
helping.
And you thought it was still pretty rich?
compared to the cookie.
Really?
I feel like the brownie is richer than the cookie for sure.
100%.
Yeah. But they're.
But I think you're right. It's not as. It's not.
Kyle's giving suggestions over here. So let's make a blondie and a cheesecake and
Oh, we know her cheesecakes are.
Those are good
phenomenal.
cookies.
Her like
Those are great.
How do you
pecan
get?
pie cheesecake thing she makes with the caramel and the pecan. Oh
Never had it.
God,
She cooks really good. We've been to her house for
You know
dinner.
what'd be good? A fruity pebble
Julie,
cheesecake.
I'll have you know, Trainer Julie. We should just start calling her Trainer Julie on.
Trainer
Julie.
Trainer
Julie.
Julie. I'll have you know, I did not eat all of the. I had 2 bites of this. So
I ate the whole cookie.
yeah.
You're gonna be on that
couldn't help
Stairmaster
myself.
tomorrow.
I'm gonna do some sit-ups here in a little
And I got a
bit.
broken bone in my foot, so there's not a lot I can do, which is why I didn't eat most of it. 'cause
I'm
I've been
flexing my glutes right now though to make up for it.
That is the craziest thing I've heard.
Yo! Thank God it's not below your waist, or else they would have saw some.
Anyways, all right. So,
Yeah, let's not.
Oh my gosh.
oh my goodness. All right, when I'm
Norman killed me
consolidating.
in the gym yesterday.
We've got to hurry up.
Norman.
All right, Ash, you
The
got a
other
game
trainer.
for it? I mean,
Yes.
we did this, but if you got a game for us, let's do
I
it.
do.
Oh, Trainer Julie is eating more cookie.
Brad, you
Shut up,
just
Nick.
said
That was the brookie, and I didn't eat any more. It was right
you.
there.
Okay, so this game is going to be about telling your opinion
Oh, I can
on
do
what
that.
you think, and then telling the other people why they're wrong, right?
Oh,
So
that's why I was born for this.
there's certain situations, and then you're going to tell what you would do in that situation, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Well, food situations.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Food situations.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you'll see as soon as because Nate already saw
I
the game.
saw it on the thing, but
All
this
right,
is a popular and
This
it's
is
going around.
called Which Bite is Next.
Oh yeah.
Okay?
You've seen
Oh, yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I really hope y'all disagree on some of them because it's going to be funny.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Is this the same?
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
I know.
All
which
right.
one.
Okay.
I know
All
which
right,
one.
so y'all go ahead and say your answers.
Which bite is next?
Which bite
bite
would
is
be
next?
next? 1, 2, or 3?
3.
I'm going 1.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
One.
That's crazy.
1.
That's crazy.
You go
I
crust?
go. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Because to me, the better piece side of that is the 3 region.
Yep.
So if I
Yeah.
go to 1, it eliminates more crust and gives you more 2 into 3.
Right.
So you go 1, 2, 3 in that order. Is how
So
you eat
yeah.
that.
So here's the deal. I would go 1, 2, 3, and maybe have a little bit of crust left from the 3.
yeah.
Yeah. So my reason.
That big of a bite to get to the crust?
Yeah.
Are we
mean,
judging?
You see this frame?
Are we judging?
Yeah.
Bite.
I'll eat that whole thing in one bite. What are you talking about? So
I was thinking like the bite would be like right here.
no,
Like,
God no. That's not.
I'm
coming
just
to play.
saying-
You're talking about pizza right now.
Yeah, 1's the right move. You're going 2, Nate?
I
Nate's
would
going 3.
go-
No,
Nate's
I'm going 3,
I would
but
go
then
3.
I would go 3. Then I would do in between 1 and 2.
Here's
So
the rationale to me though.
Okay. Yeah, I want to hear yours.
The best part of a pizza is not the crust. So I want the last thing I eat to be more of the good stuff, not the crust.
This man is.
See, I really don't eat. I don't eat the crust.
I love
I don't
the
really
crust.
don't eat the
Dip it in
crust.
ranch.
So,
But you're gonna eat it though. And it's an
You're
allergy. Are you
basically-
not eating the crust at all? In this situation, you're not eating. You're not planning on eating the crust.
normally I'll take, because there's so much crust, I'll normally take, like I said, 3, and then halfway between 1 and 2, I'll take 1 bite of the crust, and then that's it.
And you're gonna throw it away?
And then I'll.
God, you can't hide money.
I can't. I don't like the
You can't
crust.
hide money. God, if you grew up in the
I'll
rich
eat a
suburbs,
little
just
bit
say
of the
that.
crust. I'll eat a little
Y'all
bit
better
of
eat that
I'll-
crust.
Yeah, some of us only got the crust. You know what I'm saying?
Well, because I
Anyway.
know there's only a limited amount of stomach that is able to eat the best part of the pizza. So I want to eat as
That's
much
not-
as the
that's
best
not-
part of the pizza as
That's
possible and not waste on the
So you're
crust.
trying to get the best part on the front end, not the back end. You know what I'm saying? He's
Yep.
trying to fill up on the. It's like
Oh,
you're gonna
taste-
eat the fillet first and then go to the mashed potatoes.
But I don't eat the mashed potatoes. I'll take a little nibble of the mashed potatoes at the front end, but the rest of the time, I'm eating the fillet.
I see what you're saying. You're wrong,
Yeah.
but
So
I'm.
even if you
I'm
had
thinking.
room for the potatoes, you would eat them? Yeah, we're gonna go.
Yeah, all right, all right.
Now, burger. 1, 2, or 3.
well, 1 and 3 are the same, no?
No. Nope.
They're pretty close.
It's a
They're-
circle. They
No.
got to be the same.
I don't know if
like
it's
a
a
lot of green
left-handed thing.
stuff on that burger.
I would eat the 3.
You're going to. Okay. All right. Walk me through that.
Like I just said, I don't know if it's a left-handed thing or not, but
Oh,
I would eat the
yeah.
3.
You
I don't
got
know.
it. You're.
I'm going. Yeah, I'm
Okay,
going.
you're going to the
like,
pinky side.
I'm going. Yep. I'm going 3. Like I'm turning it, going 3.
we can all
going-
agree
yeah.
2's the wrong answer.
2 is definitely the wrong
Oh,
answer.
yeah.
Right.
And
Whoever
Then you got,
does 2.
you got ketchup.
Yeah, then,
also.
then you got the little thing going
Yeah,
on
no,
here.
that's not the right answer.
You got the ketchup dimples.
Yeah.
Would you guys
okay.
eat 1 then?
I'm going 1
I
or
would probably
3.
go 3, but I'm more of a thumb side. So you're like pinky side. I'm
Oh,
more of a
yeah,
thumb
so
side.
if you're yeah.
So I'm
Well, I don't
think
know if
3.
I'm like going like this. I'd probably rotate it. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. So I think,
I'm probably going
I think
3.
I'm going
This
3.
game's wild.
I
3,
think I'm
then
going
1.
3, and then I'm going to eat my way all the way to 1 and only have 2 left. And the last bite that I eat
That's
is going to be the
wild.
That's psycho.
I mean, that's only really going to be like 3 bites. Like, that's not, we're making it sound
I'm
like
going 3, 1,
3
2.
bites. Jesus.
Well, I mean, not if it's literally that big. I was saying like a normal sized burger that is in that conditions.
Dang.
All right,
That's
what's next?
A lot.
Oh, it's 2. You gotta go 2. You can't do 1 because then 2's gonna be dangling over there
Yeah, 2.
in the no man's land.
Yeah, you don't want to dangle.
You don't want the dangle. You
I
gotta
have
eat.
been known to get to this point and then go to 3.
Oh, you flip it.
Nah,
Flip it.
I can't
Smack
do
it up,
that.
flip it.
I
Yeah,
can't do that.
put the thing down, flip it, and reverse
Because
it.
then everything's gonna fall out.
Nah,
Just put another.
only an amateur hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Some of us have been doing
Put a
it for long
soft shell
time.
down, catch what falls out, boom, second
Boom,
taco.
second taco. That's right.
That's what they do.
Yeah. I don't, yeah, we are
Who's
there.
that?
Yeah.
No, that's it. When I learned in California, the reason why they have 2 tortillas is to catch.
Yeah,
the
for street
stuff
tacos.
that-
Yeah, absolutely.
The stuff that falls out.
Yeah.
Make sure
It's
it's
Okay,
great.
ready?
All right, what else you got? Oh,
See,
who?
my bite is not that small on a wing. I take a whole side.
Who said that's a wing? That's a whole chicken leg. That's a chicken leg, you
Is
dork.
it a wing? I don't know. The base
that-
of it's
no,
pretty
that's a
big.
wing.
It's a
That's a wing.
That's a chicken leg.
No.
Is that a wing or a chicken
bro.
leg?
I don't know.
The base of it seems to the base proportion
It looks
to
like
the
a
body
wing.
proportion
Which one
seems to
would
be
it
a wing.
Yes.
Let's call it a wing for the sake of the conversation.
Bro, how do you think,
Why would you
why
rebite
would-
the same spot?
My thing is like my bite would be way bigger than that.
Yeah, I'm going
What's
1 though. To
what's
answer
the
question,
3?
I'm
Where's
going
the 3 at? On the other side of the bite?
1. Yeah.
The far
so
side?
like
Catch your
that instead of
left-handed
1.
again.
So on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going 1.
I'm going 1 on
going
that.
1.
Yeah.
I think that was easier.
That's pretty easy.
Crazy people eating 2.
I can't believe we were arguing if it's a wing or a leg.
Okay.
What is that?
Brown, or it's a muffin.
A
Oh, okay.
muffin.
Got it, got it,
Oh,
got it.
1 first. You want to get rid of the. You want to get rid of
Oh,
the.
you're going 1, huh?
You want to get rid of the bottom.
All right.
The best part of a muffin is where it breaks free from the pan and does its own thing. Not in the bottom. Not
I'm going 3.
Really?
To read the best part?
I'm going
I'm going
4.
I'm going 4.
4.
Going 4.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I'm going 1.
I'm going 3
4.
then 4. I probably won't eat the whole bottom part.
God, dude, no wonder
Oh,
you're
what a
skinny.
waste.
No wonder you're skinny. Jesus.
I am
So
wasteful.
wasteful.
I am. A lot of the times I'm eating a sandwich, like
God,
the
dude.
last bite. That's
Can't
like,
hide money,
I,
dude.
I normally don't eat 2. It's
Okay,
just a thing.
perfect.
So, speaking of sandwiches,
Speaking of,
okay, this is so easy.
C, easy.
Why does it ABC and not 1, 2, 3?
it's a different, came from a different source.
Oh.
Yeah, she didn't make them.
Yeah, I didn't make these.
I'm going C.
You have to go C.
Yeah, because you got to set up. You're setting up.
You're trying to make
You're
B as
ultimately
best as
setting up
possible.
B. Yeah, that's exactly it.
I would agree on that.
You're setting up
ultimately
B, so you're going to
setting
go
up B.
C, A, B.
First of all, whoever ate it to that point is wild. Like that's
You're just like going on a
that's
corner.
crazy, right? You know what I started doing with sandwiches?
Oh, tell me.
Because as you become more of an adult, I eat the crust. But if you take, especially if you're using like white bread or regular bread, right? You got the bread. The top part is rounded. Like if I make a tuna fish sandwich, which I love, flip it over. Start from the bottom. That when you get to the bottom, it's the bottom, which is actually the top. It's better. It's better crust.
Oh, okay.
Right
All
on.
right, next.
What is that? A cookie?
Yeah.
It's a cookie.
I'm going 2 there. I'm fine with that
I
being
think
2.
That's the only right answer here.
Yeah. If not, I'm going 2.
But I don't bite my cookie like that. I would say I pull it apart.
Right, but if you were in this situation,
I'm probably going to bite 1 and 2 at the same time. I mean, I'm not nibbling off 2. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
all
I'm
right,
catching
last one.
Nibbling up.
Last one.
So, another pizza.
another pizza.
But a different.
Oh,
Yard down to the crust
it is
here.
different.
So we need a couple of assumptions. Is the assumption is we need to eat the whole thing?
The assumption is you're eating. This is the last piece of pizza, and you're still really hungry, but this is all you've eaten.
All right, you gotta go.
You're eating all the
whole thing,
crust. All
What's
right.
the next bite?
3.
I would say 3. Yep.
Yeah, I was thinking 3. I'm going 3, 1, 2.
No,
Yep.
1.
Wh-
1 is way more.
Yeah, I know.
That's why you. That's why. Yeah.
Yeah.
And 2 has the most.
But you want to
3,
eat it
1.
before you fill up. Like,
No.
But we said you're going to be hungry when you're done eting it.
I don't care how full you are. 3 more bites you can get in there.
That's been my problem for a long time. You see this frame? Anyway,
That's
so
it. I'm glad y'all.
That's a good
it's a
one.
good game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
game.
Nothing too crazy there.
No.
Yeah. Well, we got a lot going on, guys. A lot going on. I think next week's podcast. I don't know if me and Justin are gonna be on it next week.
No.
Well, we won't be
Oh,
here.
yeah, we
So.
gotta figure out
Won't
who's
be
gonna
here,
on.
so they're gonna hit the podcast. I'm sure it'll be some crazy antics. Tune in for it. It's gonna be a great time.
Are y'all going to be on it, huh?
We got some,
guess.
Might get
travel.
Rick or
We're
somebody.
in Destin, and we're in Dallas, so a lot going on.
Going with y'all?
Oh yeah, Rick's going with us.
Yeah,
So it'll be John.
So is John.
John's going with
John's going too.
Get Tiffany.
She won't do it.
She's never been on it.
Let her do it without a camera.
Why? Oh, she don't want to be on camera?
Maybe we skip next
Oh.
week.
No, we'll be there.
All right, we're gonna get Kyle on.
Yeah, get Kyle. Yeah,
Every week.
yeah.
Yeah, Kyle's behind
All
the
right.
scenes.
Well, that was
All
fun. Now I gotta go work this cookie off.
Yeah, now
Yeah,
I'm
what
gonna
are you gonna
sleep
do?
this
All
cookie off.
Sleep.
All right,
I
we
burned
love you
1,800
guys.
calories just laying around, apparently. So
Jeez.
Good for you,
they
bud.
lay around an extra day or 2.
Oh my gosh! All right, well, we love you guys. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hey, shout out to everybody from Easter.
Yep.
Yes.
Worship team, production team.
If you're new
all the
to us
teams.
from Easter, welcome to the party.
Yeah, absolutely.
Welcome
Yeah,
to
if
the
this is your first
party.
podcast you turned into, I'd love to tell you that
Welcome to the
normally we're a little
jungle.
more focused. We're not, but we're glad that you're here. As a matter of fact, we were pretty focused on this one. We
Yeah.
stayed on task pretty good. So, yeah, we love you guys. Hey, if you are new and you just now joined the church, don't forget we got open house the first Sunday of May. And if you got saved at Easter, don't forget to sign up for to be baptized. We'd love to.
That'd be
love
dope.
to see you do that. So take some next steps. If we can help with any of that, go to transformationchurch.com, right, Justin?
Yes, transformationchurch.com.
And then if you want to find us on social,
Rocking.
you can go to where?
What?
You can go to @Transformation Pensacola
Yeah.
on all our socials.
Yeah, social. Boom.
Yep. So boom, roasted.
Boom, roasted.
All right, guys, we love
Bye.
you. Catch you next week. Well, some people will for
Adios.
another week, another sermon, another follow-up podcast.